in Bondo, while scores are nursing serious injuries across the country as police and protesters engaged in running battles during Wednesday's opposition demonstrations. Now, medical reports from Bondo Sub-County Hospital indicate that the 4 died from gunshot wounds, even as the opposition and the government continue to point accusing fingers at each other. Our reporter Henry Tende now files the following story.
Youth in Bondo closed roads and lit fires in the first day of opposition demonstrations in the country. Reports indicating in the ensuing melee, 4 people had succumbed to gun wounds.
As the Mio is fighting for the nation peacefully, so the police are shooting, they are throwing tear gas, and they are killing people. They will take responsibility. Scenes
of heavy deployment of police officers armed with guns and tear gas canisters were evident in Nairobi CBD. The police making rounds in the city in heightened security. Relative calm being witnessed as city residents went about their daily business amid increased tension. Far from last Wednesday when widespread violence marred Azimio protests, in Nairobi the protests failed to take off as expected, opposition leaders failing to lead their supporters in the first day of protests. Similar scenes played out in Kisii. Kisii town was engulfed in heavy smoke from burning tires as residents came in their numbers to protest against the government. The protests were quickly quelled as police dispersed the crowd and made sure there was no serious destruction of properties.
Yale mambo ambayo ya kuleta maandamano alafu watu wanaanza kuchoma barabara na wakiharibu mali ya watu, wakipora biashara za watu, tunakashifu sana.
There is no way you can reduce the cost of unga through maandamano. Instead, what you're doing, you're increasing the cost because people today, there's no business going on. Our children did not go to school today.
I think uchumi pia imeanza kuaffect kila mtu, ili kwamba serikali itabidi ione vile ita manage kuweka pesa kwa mfuko ya mwananchi wa kawaida.
This is at the heart of Nakuru City. Youth took over the country, albeit momentarily. The protesters set these tires on fire, rendering major roads impassable. Shortly, police officers swung into action, forcing demonstrators to scamper for safety with tear gas renting the air. Those who were caught in the police dragnet pleading for mercy. After relative calm returned, police were engaged in putting out the fire. Nakuru City Member of Parliament finding himself in the fracas.
Leo tangu asubuhi bado chini mahali inaitwa Jasho wameibia watu. Sasa hiyo ni maandamano ya aina gani? Siende huku waende waongee, sisi hatutaki hapa chini atuletee maneno hiyo yake ya kuanza kusema atisabe ifunguliwe. Anaanza kusema hakushindwa kura. Kama alikuwa wapi kura yake ikiibiwa? Hata kama iliibiwa alikuwa wapi? Si kila mtu alikuwa anachunga kura yake. Yeye alikuwa anachunga wapi? Si walielezana na Uhuru Kenyatta wakasema wako na system, wako na kila kitu. So kama walishindwa siku ile ndio watakuja kushinda William tena siku nyingine. Wawaje William afanye miaka yake 10 na Rigati afanye yake 10 miaka 20 alafu turudi uchaguzi.
Things were not any different in Mombasa. Here, police and demonstrators engaged in a push and pull exercise. Demonstrators blocking the Moi Avenue Road in Express area. Burning tires were also witnessed as police armed with tear gas made sure demonstrations did not escalate. Henry Tende, Look Up TV.
Now, on that particular note,